everyone, welcome back to my channel once again. Today I look half human, I have some makeup on. I'm very sorry that the lighting isn't the best. I wasn't capable of bringing my ring light to vacation, and sadly today is a bit of a rainy day, so I don't have much of daylight, and today I have makeup on and I really wanted to take advantage of looking like a human once in a while. Today's video is going to be one I was inspired by a Instagram content creator. Her name is Lucy's Makeup, and she did a, well, let's say, Instagram story video of what did she bring with her on vacation, and she said it was very minimalistic, and I also tried to take as little as I possibly could. I still don't wear makeup too often when I'm on the vacation, but I use majority of things I have brought with me. So without further ado, let's start with mine what's in my makeup bag summer edition video. So this is a makeup bag which is full of brushes, and I brought all my brushes. I don't have a lot of brushes, so it's not something really worth mentioning. I have my setting powder, under eye powder, concealer, this is for blush, highlighter, this is bronzer, this is foundation, and I have my little blending brushes right here. So that is whole of my collection. I maybe left one or two brushes in Zagreb, so it really isn't worth mentioning. This is also going to be a cleaning video, because everything I'm going to take out of my makeup bag I'm going to have to clean because it's all black. So don't judge, this is my makeup collection. I'm going to try to rush through this because I don't want to make this an hour-long video. First thing is this Dado Sense Derma Cosmetics setting powder. I have really little left. For the purposes of setting under eye area is good, but the rest of my face gets oily really fast. The second thing I have is this Wet n Wild Color Iconic blush in the color Blazenberry. I am wearing it right now. You can't see a lot of it in this lighting. It's beautiful. I consider it a whole year around blush. I really love these berry tones. I just find them high couture, and I like the way they accentuate my cheeks. Next thing is this Douglas bronzer. It is a beautiful shade in the pan. However, when I get a bit of tan, I have it right now, but it gets a bit muddy. I would like it to be a bit more darker and maybe a bit more warm, because even if it doesn't look like it, it really has that gray cast on my face which is pale as a ghost, so I'm not completely happy with it, but it will do. The one palette I have brought with me is this NYX Beauty School Dropout 1-on-1 Smoky palette. My friend got this one time in NYX when she purchased a certain amount, and then she gave it to me because she never used it. I'm wearing today's eyeshadow look. You can't see jack shit, but it is completed with this, and it has everything necessary for you to achieve smoky look, natural look, or very light look. It is not really versatile, but for a vacation it is really handy. Next thing is this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I know that these lipsticks have a bit of a controversy around them because some people say they are too sticky. And I mean, it's stupid to say this, but you have to have a certain technique of applying them. You have to have hydrated lips, but you can't put your chapstick on before because it won't stick. So you really have to put a thin layer on it, and then, oh my god, this is so dirty, and then it will be perfect for the day. They are very drying, but I don't mind that because I don't have a problem sacrificing longevity for a bit of chapped lips, because I will do a scrub and a hydrating balm and I'm all good to go. Next is the lipstick I'm wearing at the moment. It is NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken. This is one of my most favorite and most worn shades of all time. This is by far the best liquid lips formula for me. Because it is really matte, but it doesn't feel heavy on the lips, and that is why I really enjoy this lip. Next thing I brought with me is my staple. It is Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. It has SPF 10, and the only problem is I'm currently too dark to wear this. If I am wearing this foundation, I have to put a lot of bronzer on. We have already established that when I put a bit more bronzer on my current face, it looks muddy, so I'm not using this as much as I am using it in the winter. But what I am using is this Bipa nude BB cream. It has SPF 20. This is the best BB cream I have ever tried. I am wearing it right now with concealer. This BB cream isn't matte, but it stays longer than other matte BB creams I have tried. It is also a bit too light for me. However, it is darker than the foundation, so I consider it a better choice, especially now in the summer times when I feel that my skin needs to breathe more. Worst pressed powder I have ever tried, it is Wet n Wild. It is good by Photo Flashback, and it is for your under eyes. It doesn't do anything spectacular, but for the rest of your face it's horrible, and it is the only setting powder I have because at the moment I'm so broke and I want to buy a bit more expensive setting powder because every drugstore I have ever tried was terrible for me. Since I'm not wearing as much makeup in this place as usually, I brought these things so I can spend them. Really no one sees me here, so for the purposes of 20 minutes video I should be okay with this, but it's terrible, don't buy it. The culprit for staining all my makeup packaging is this Wet n Wild Ash Brown brow kit. I have to get a new one, it's out. I usually use the combination of the darker shade and this brown shade. It is really affordable, nice brow kit. It also has a wax in the beginning, and the wax is pretty nice, and the brush is pretty good too. It is very small but very detailed. Of course I have lost it in the meantime and I really have to buy a new one. I have this I think 3 or 4 years, a very long time, and it has done its duty for sure. Next is mascara. Of course I'm out of it. It is one of my favorite mascaras, Paradise Ecstatic from L'Oreal. This mascara is best after you have been using it for 2 weeks. Then it really grabs on your lashes the best. It has a beautiful ability to make them look fuller and longer, and I usually enjoy a dramatic mascara, so I'm very pleased with this one, and the packaging is beautiful. Next thing I brought, oh my god, it is so dirty, is this Becca. I haven't even shown you the color, so you can see it. is this Becca hydrating lipstick. It is in Cupid's Kiss. This is a collaboration with Khloe Kardashian. This is one of the most beautiful formulas I have ever tried, and I brought this if I wanted a bit of a warmer, creamier lipstick, but for now I haven't worn it, so maybe this was a fail. And I brought one lipstick of a fun color. It is Wet n Wild. This is a beautiful pink. I'm still not sure how I suit pink, but I want to suit it because I consider it beautiful. I like seeing very neutral looks with pink and very loud looks with pink. This one is in the color Mauve Out of Here. I wouldn't really call it mauve because it is pink. It's really pink. It is borderline bright pink, and I really enjoyed it. I love the matte lipsticks formula from Wet n Wild. That is a hit. Next few things are concealers. I brought all three because I want to get through them, and B, I don't have any other concealers. I usually have a big issue finding the right concealer because I have deep set eyes, so you can't fight Mother Nature. You can't erase the shadow if you have a literal curve in here, but I'm not having a problem that no concealer covers completely my dark eyes. I have a problem with them looking crusty underneath my eyes. I hydrated that area, but majority of concealers are too dry for me. So this NYX Dark Circle concealer is pretty okay. It's nothing revolutionary. I use it under concealer when I want an extra coverage, and I got through around half of it. I'm not really pleased, but it's okay for a basic concealer. Next concealer I got is this e.l.f. and it was, let me just show you the swatch. It's important for my point. So this now is maybe the color of my tan, maybe a bit lighter. This was fair or light. It was packaged and there were no samples for me to try. The problem is it has a wand that doesn't hold a lot of product, and the color is way off. But as a concealer it is not terrible. I use this as a color correcting concealer, and then over it I use this Born This Way Conceal, Contour, Highlight and Retouch Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I got this in the shade Snow because it was the only shade in sample size and I didn't dare to pay for the bigger size. This concealer has a decent coverage. It's too light for me, but when I mix it with other concealers that are darker, it is okay. I'm not sure how I feel about this because it's really, at first it light beautiful, it covers decently, but it still leaves creases in my. I think that maybe the problem is with setting powder, but I'm not really impressed with it. But someone who doesn't have dry under eyes would maybe benefit more, but I really don't know a lot of people that have oily under eyes. I have oily skin but not oily under eyes, so I'm not really sure about it, but I'm going to get through it because I am the one that always gets her money's worth. I brought a gloss with me. This is Essence. It's all worn out. It is a really nice opaque gloss, but to be honest with you, I don't know if you can see anything. Oh my god, my swatching is, yes, you can see it now. It's really glossy. It is a truly stunning color, but I don't have a habit of wearing glosses too much. I mainly wear them for videos, but for how affordable it is a very good quality gloss. Next thing I brought is another blush. This is Luminoso by Milani Baked Blush. This is overrated for me. I would consider this more of a blush topper or even borderline highlighter because it's really glossy. It really gives you that healthy look, and I have used it. As I said, I like to use the things I have, but it's not even that it's shimmery. It is a beautiful, I think this is a beautiful highlighter for very deep skin tones, like medium to deep. But for me, it's nothing spectacular. It doesn't wear too good for me. It really doesn't stay on my face for too long, and it's not that affordable as, I don't know, Wet n Wild, and I consider Wet n Wild a lot more punchy with their blushes. This is just not for me. I'm using it when I want that healthy glow, but I'm not really impressed with this product. Thing that I am impressed with is this e.l.f. highlighter. I don't know the shade, but this highlighter is what I'm wearing. Do you see that? It's beautiful. It's cheap. It's a very universal color. I wore this when I was pale. I have a little bit of color now, and I think that even deeper skin tones would benefit of this golden bronzy peachy color. It's truly stunning. When you swatch it, you think, oh, there's not a lot of it, but it just, do you see that beautiful glow? It's just healthy. That is what a good quality highlighter should make your skin look like, at least in my opinion. So I'm very pleased with this product. This is Karma Lush Solid Perfume. It's an acquired taste, but I have to say I don't use this often because I forget about it, but when I remember it, it really gives you that supple smell. You don't even feel it as much as other people. It is very special, unique, and it really lasts you a long time. I brought this because it is small, it is compact, and I think I will benefit from it when I'm around here on vacation. This is L'Occitane, a delicious tinted balm in Give Me Mauve, and this is actually very similar to mauve. I like to combine this, and it smells beautiful. I like to combine this with MakeupWakeupCroatia pencil, which is here, I will show you, and then put this over it. It gives you, the pencil gives you dimension, and this gives you supple glow and a bit of color which complements MakeupWakeupCroatia perfectly. Let me just clean this. When I mentioned MakeupWakeupCroatia, here it is. It's on its last centimeters. I mean, you all know this is a Culp, and the thing with MAC lip liners, they're very expensive, and a lot of people say they're really overrated. I maybe could agree with it, but I find them the perfect consistency, and they just do color like no one else. Drugstore pencils, for me, always have a little miss regarding that perfect tone of mauve, of red, of nude. MAC does that the best. I have tried NYX. I don't like NYX's lip pencils. I prefer Essence, but the problem with Essence is they remove the best stuff. They just say, no, we don't have that anymore, and then they give you something new that is not even remotely the same thing. So I'm very sad these are so expensive, because these are the best in my opinion, and I would like to get another whirl when I'm out of it. This is a eyeliner from Art Deco, High Precision Liquid Liner. This is something I got from my friend because she says she doesn't use it. I have a really big problem with eyeliner. I think I do makeup relatively good, at least for myself, but eyeliner is very complicated for me because I have different eyes. My face is not symmetrical, and I have hooded eyes. This is the best eyeliner I have ever tried, better than NYX, better than any drugstore. It is a bit more pricey, but it has this felt tip, I believe, and it really is capable of giving you the tiniest line ever. So I would appreciate if you recommend me some good eyeliner. Just in comparison, NYX wasn't good enough for me, so something else I would really appreciate. Next thing is this color Kajal Maybelline Extra Black. This is a liner. This liner is great because first of all it's like this and it is really black, but it isn't long lasting. I have also bought an eyeliner from MAC, which when you put it on it stays forever, but it is very difficult to put on. This on the other hand glides smoothly, but it doesn't have a long lasting power. I have mentioned Essence lip liner, so I have two in here. One is in the shade Deeply Intoxicated, and the other one is in the shade Never Too Late. That is for my friend a perfect title. So you can see this is when I want to be all fun and flirty, and this is when I want to be a very sophisticated lady. Next thing I have is this Makeup Factory eyebrow setting gel. It is my first setting gel, and I don't know how it is in comparison with others, but I can't imagine doing my brows without setting them as of using this. And it's a bit scratchy, but I think it does the job. Also would love some recommendations since I have really strange brows. And the last thing is this e.l.f. Eyebrow Pencil. It is in like black and I don't have any use. It's terrible pencil, but it is a decent, I mean dirty, but a decent eyebrows brush. So that is why I keep it in my makeup bag. Now you have seen all of my summer collection. I didn't bring big palettes, highlighter palettes, because I know I won't use them and it would be too much of a luggage for me. I already have reduced the skincare as well, so I wanted to do it with makeup because I don't usually use the majority of what I take with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know what is in your makeup bag. I enjoyed Lucy's Instagram stories. I will put her Instagram link down below. This girl really does amazing eye looks, so go check her out if you want to see a real makeup artist doing shit, because I am not one. I am just a girl with basic skills, but I really enjoy makeup. I love talking about it, so I hope you're enjoying it as well. Until next time, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!